My name is Jacqueline Bush and I am an editorial and celebrity hairstylist. My clientele has included Faith Hill, Mark Ruffalo, Terrance Howard, Gwyneth Paltrow, Krakowski. I want to be able to show you that hair isn't as intimidating or as hard as you think it is, and I want you to be able to have fun with it and do what your vision is with your hair. So, highlights. People ask me all the time, how do you get those highlights that look so natural, that don't look stripey? How do you get your highlights to blend? Well, there's a few simple tricks that I always like to use. One of the tricks I do is that I never use just one color on the hair. In fact, I never use two colors on the hair. I use three colors. If I'm dyeing a blonde, if I'm highlighting a blonde, if I'm highlighting a brunette, I'm going to use three different colors because that is what gives enough variation that it looks more like the sun just hit your hair. If you're just using two colors or even one color, that's where you're going to get this strong contrast and there's going to be no gradation. The gradation is what makes it look more natural. If you look at things on a rainbow scale, there's a gradation of color. If you go black and white, that's how your hair is going to look. So if you have black hair and you want to get highlights, maybe you even want to get some really light pieces close to blonde, what you can do is you have your base black color, you ask your stylist, can you add some medium brown in there? Then can you add some light brown in there? And maybe just a couple of little streaks, maybe at just the ends of your hair, can you do blonde? That way you can get enough dimension and it still looks very soft, beautiful, effortless, without looking like a zebra. Another thing I want to talk about is a technique called balayage, which in my experience gives a much more natural look than foils because it's about a fade out of color. And hair naturally fades out. The ends tend to be lighter than the root just naturally. So when you go to your colorist, in my opinion, they should be dyeing towards that same look if you want a very natural look.